exciting event, the annual Meet the Indians. Just talk about the event today and how it is to see some of the former players and parents here today.
Yeah, I mean, we got a great, big, huge crowd, so it's really exciting. It's nice and cool under the brand new renovated Cypress Pavilion. The fans are helping out for sure. We got some great food and a lot of good gear that we're giving away. We're going to hopefully see some fun soccer action. I don't know how many we've done. I'm going to say maybe about 12 to 14 of them, but like every year it keeps seeming to get better and better, and I mean, I'd say there's well over 200 people here, so it's a really exciting day for the program, and hopefully everybody's having a good time so far, and it'll just continue, even though it's going to get a little warmer.
All right, Coach, got the annual Meet the Indians event today. A lot of people here supporting you guys. Just talk about the event and how everything's going so far.
Well, as you can see behind me, it's a wonderful turnout. We've got a ton of people here that are supporting our both men's and women's programs, and so it's always been a great event, and something this year I think is a little bit bigger, so we're excited about it.
All right, well, just talk about this event as well with the alumni coming back. How good it is to see some former players of the program?
You know, for me, that's always the highlight of today. And now that we've been in this program for about 4 seasons now, it's nice to see ones that are not just done with the Nuwamba, but they're also now done with their university studies. They're out in the workforce. Some are in the profession of coaching. Some are just doing recreational coaching. We've actually been talking about that. And so it's just great to see them being successful after their time here at Nuwamba that's passed, and they've moved on from either universities or to the workforce.
Boston, hadn't been that long since you were here, but how did it feel to come back and relive the glory days, so to speak, here at ICC?
Man, it's great to be back. Like you said, wasn't too long ago I was on this same field, same practice field, and what's great about it is I actually played high school with a handful of these guys, and some of them are also younger brothers of who I played with, so it's great to come back, make sure they're still getting in shape, getting in a little competition, and just to give them some encouragement as well, because like you said, I was in their spots just a few years ago. So.
All right, well, been a couple of years. How did it feel to be on the field? Was it a little more difficult than it was when you were here?
Yeah, just a little bit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. This heat is definitely something, but just try to stay in shape and keep, playing pickup, playing in adult leagues, and just keeping in touch with the sport that I love. So.
All right. Well, lastly, just talk about your time here at ICC and what those 2 years here meant to you.
Okay, it was wonderful. I'm glad I went here for the first 2 years, I'll say that much, because it really helped me shape who I am now. And if I went straight to university, it just wouldn't have been the same experience. I wouldn't have made the lifelong friendships, both in soccer and outside of soccer. And I still keep in touch with some of the teachers and other coaches that I met here today. So.
Had to meet the Indians today, a little bit, let the alumni get out here and kick it around a little bit. Just talk a little bit about your time here at ICC and how it feels to come back and relive the glory days.
It's a great experience. It's fun getting to see the upcoming players and look at from when we played compared to when they played. I just don't think I had that much energy back then. It don't seem like. But
just talk a little bit about how the program was then and how you guys were back then.
That's been a while. It's definitely changed a lot.
Our field was over there, and we had a whole lot another program. We had a running program.
The locker rooms were
small,
definitely
they were small. But the thing about having a locker room is you got one.
How fondly you look back on your time here?
Yeah, it's definitely it's gone by fast, and it's I miss getting out here and playing with all these guys, and I miss my teammates, and now there might be just a handful of them that keep in touch with, and yeah, we had some good times, some real good times. Coach Sullivan, he's a good coach, and I think he was the light of the ICC soccer team.
Yeah, he had a good coaching. I mean, he set it up set the standard for coaching here. Soccer, I mean, he was the first one. He was both boys and girls coach for a long time. I mean, more experience he's got, is the better the program is going to be here. And I look back at the program that we had, it was good, but there's nothing compares to future progress. And this ICC program out here, they're going to come up with another team from some other schools, but there's not going to be anything like ICC soccer.
All right, ladies, y'all came back from Meet the Indians Day, played in the game as alumni instead of current players. Played against this year's current team. Just talk about what y'all saw and how much fun you had.
Yeah, it was fun to be on the field again with old teammates and some new players that we haven't met before, but it was fun and good to be back out there.
Definitely lost a lot of the speed that we used to have, a lot of the skill sets, but it was fun to just get out there with all of them.
It's been a couple of years since you've played soccer here at ICC. Just talk about how it meant to you to come back and play on the field with this year's team.
It was honestly such a joy to come back and play. Honestly, I've missed playing soccer so much. I've played since I was 8 years old and took a break after my sophomore year here at ICC, but just to come back is honestly such a joy because it reminds me of the love of the game and it reminds me of what I had here at ICC, the family and the love of the sport. So just being back out here one more time is just amazing and I loved it so much.
For me, overall being back, it was a really interesting experience for me coming back. I've been gone for 2 years. So getting to come back at ICC, like I was so happy to come back because I miss like the genuineness of ICC and how friendly everybody was here and I just miss the atmosphere overall.